Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. Decided to do this video over again because I actually decided I needed my props for this. It makes more sense. So anyway, I do a video about Minions, and no one ever seen the new Minions movie yet. Me and my partner had friends that were going to take us, thinking about taking us to go see it, but probably just like the other Minion movies that came out, wait for it to come in DVD. But we did go to the theater to see one of the other Minions movies a few years back. But anyway, made this video because I had a thought. Yeah, you know how they have made movies about other cartoon characters. They had the computer generated character, but real people playing it. Like decade or so back, I remember they did Garfield, pretty decent. Computer generated Garfield and had a real guy play John. Then they had the Smurfs, decade or so ago, and a real guy playing Gargamel and real people playing whatever other characters, and then the computer generated Smurfs. What if they did other Minions movies, Despicable Me, right? And they wanted to do computer generated Minions, animated, and who would you get to play Gru? Maybe get some child actors to play the kids. Yeah, who would you get to play El Macho? I had a couple different ideas. Jack Nicholson, maybe these days, if he needs to gain a little bit of weight for the part or whatever. His personality to be very, I think, sarcastic and psychotic at the same time. His resume with his personality in his movie. Jack Nicholson would be a hell of a Gru. I would get him. But my second choice, since I grew up with the Superman cartoons and the movies with Christopher Reeve playing Superman. Remember Gene Hackman? Remember him? He played in a lot of other movies that were pretty good. And I don't know it all. I do look at YouTube videos about different actors. Where are they now? I think Gene Hackman, I'm pretty sure he retired from acting for whatever reasons. I don't want to be incorrect about it. I have to look it back up again. I do follow some actors. Where are they now? But anyway, not to ramble, I would get Gene Hackman as a second choice because I remember him, the greatest criminal mind, Lex Luthor. He had a hell of a personality for being a greatest criminal mind. I mean, and he was also bald, and at the time, and his personality, he would have made a hell of a Gru. Also, he would have been my second choice. But even though I said second choice, I am not putting one, Jack Nicholson, and a Gene Hackman, one over the other. I don't consider either of them better than the other. I mean, but that would be my choice. And here's one thing I gotta say too. When I first saw my very first Despicable Me movie, when my partner introduced me to the previous Despicable Me movies, Lucy is a cartoon. I don't know about you guys, but Lucy is the cartoon. I actually particularly thought she looked almost just like the real woman that co-starred with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie True Lies. So, maybe because of the hair and the whole spy theme of the True Lies movie, I would get her. I don't know if she's still acting. I'd have to look her up. I have to look up her name, look up True Lies and look up her name, and I'd be curious to see if she's still acting what she played in. Like I said, I don't know it all. I mean, it might have been a well-known actor. I'm bad with names sometimes. I'm good with some names to a certain extent, but I would no doubtedly get her to be Lucy because she looks like a Lucy. Because when I saw the cartoon Lucy, she reminded me very much of the lady that co-starred with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and she did a good job on that part. She could probably play Lucy really well. And I don't know who would you get to play El Macho, what other characters you want to do, and have in there. Who would play El Macho's son, like say the kid? and how would you play out Despicable Me and that in the movie way or whatever. But I think that's about it for the subject. But I would thought about doing other videos about other cartoon characters for the hell of it. I'll throw this. This is off the subject, but I'd throw this out here anyway. Even though I'll probably do other videos about cartoon characters, I'm thinking about it. Well, what's on my mind? I liked Robin Williams. He was cool. R.I.P. Robin Williams. He was a hell of a guy. He played I know he played Popeye. But I had this thought because Vin Diesel played serious action roles, but he played in funny stuff too. And as buff as Vin Diesel was at the time, and maybe he can probably play Popeye. I think I'll do a separate video on that, but I'm going to throw it by your ways anyway if you guys get this far in this video. Oh, and yeah, Vin Diesel, without a doubt, I would for some reason like to see him play Popeye the Sailor. Even though Robin Williams already did before it's time for somebody to do it, you know what I mean? But who would you, and while I'm at it, who would you play Brutus? Who would you have play Bluto or Brutus? There might be a few wrestlers, you know, the beard. You might be able to get him to play the part. Yeah, what do you think? You know, a Fast and the Furious kind of thing going along with Popeye the Sailor. No, I think that's about it for this video. Just a few thoughts to throw your way.